Saturday doubleheader last week at UNC, 2 games, go to extras. It's a long day at the ballpark. How does that affect the team? How do you prepare short term for the next couple games, prepare and play for that Sunday game, and now with 2 midweeks pretty quickly thereafter?
Yeah, that was a long day. I had heard after that it was the first time in Carolina baseball history that both games of a doubleheader went to extra innings. And, 22 innings of baseball is a lot. You could even see on Sunday with the pregame preparation, both teams kind of just did a light hit in the cages and play. Everybody was kind of tired and beat up, but both teams played hard and played well on Sunday. So, the big takeaway from Saturday was it's two great baseball games. Kind of both teams going back and forth. We are legitimately 2 hits away from walking out of there with 2 extra inning wins, or with the lead in the 9th, game 1. So you get 1 more hit in game 1 and 1 more hit in game 2. You get 2 W's there. So the outcomes are disappointing, but there were some really good things, and we saw some really good things from this team offensively. This team continues to get better and better offensively.
Everybody obviously hates to lose, but do you think on a weekend like that it can sink into the players that how close they are to winning some big time games and being able to carry the successes they've had and being able to come back and battle, that they're really close to turning this program into something really special?
Yeah, I think so. And I think we all sort of see that and realize and believe it. That's a perfect example. It's just we're right on the verge of being a legitimate contender to go to Omaha and this year, next year, the following years, and it's close. It's really close, and I think the boys see that and realize it. And I think a good example of that was game 2. Have a tough 3rd inning. You're down, I think it was 6-1 in the 3rd, and Dempsey leads off, I think, the 5th with a home run, and Dante's another home run. You kind of start creeping until boom, next thing you know, you have a lead and you're back in the game. So, it's a good ball club. There's belief, and like you said, we're really close.
Midweek games this week: UMass Lowell, Bryant. Everybody in New England seems to try and bring their best against you guys, but you've responded in the last couple games. What do you know of these opponents? Bryant's always particularly tough.
Yeah, 2 really good quality midweek New England opponents, it's good to be home today, and then heading down to Bryant tomorrow on the road. It's good to keep going and keep playing, get back on the field. The boys, like I said, there's so many good things going offensively, and it looks like we're getting Wachowski back, which really will help the back end of the bullpen here, and I'm adding that 1 more arm in there, and then to see some of these guys have started throwing the ball really well. To watch what Mike Marzoni did in that 2nd game on Saturday, he was awesome. So that, as some of these, and that machine's starting to throw the ball better. So these midweeks are tremendously important. The opponents are very good, and it gives you more innings to get some of these guys that we believe can start throwing the ball really well, more opportunities to get comfortable and start attacking the zone and pounding the zone and give us good quality innings.
Still my next question about guys like Mars and Sheehan. But so moving on from that is Duke on the weekend. Big series. They've moved in the top 25. They, I believe, swept Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
Challenging opponent, but an exciting opportunity for you guys to be at home and trying to get on the right side again in the ACC standings.
Yeah, you're used to playing every weekend. It's a really good team, top 25 team in the ACC. It's kind of what you're used to. Duke is going in the year that you knew they were a good team. They had a weekend or 2 where they scuffled just a touch in the beginning, like everybody does, and they're playing great baseball right now. And like you mentioned, the sweep of Clemson, it's a good team. They're well coached. We have a lot of respect for their staff and their program. And, we're excited to have them here for our ALS game. It's the schedule didn't work with our home games for it to be at Fenway this year, but there is something really special about having the ALS game this year at the Harrington Athletics Village and on Pellegrini Field. So, yes, it is a quality ACC opponent, and it's an even more special weekend with our ALS game.
What makes that game such just something you mark down on the calendar? Everybody wants to be a part of this. You know, is it just the kind of guy that Pete is, and everybody knows, and they want to be a part of this game and this program?
I think that's number one. I think that the two things about it is, Pete was such a great leader as a player and is still such a great leader that, and you've heard me say it before, when he got sick and gave the edict, the new mission was raise funds and raise awareness, that everybody is completely on board for that. It's part of the fabric of our program. It's something that is critically important to us, and it's also something, these ALS games, we always mark on the calendar, like you said, and they're tremendously important to our program, to all of our fans, to all of our university. And we also know and are excited for the day when we don't play an ALS game anymore.